seemed to have frozen. Oh no, did it freeze? Oh no, I think her computer froze. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, so hello, Madcat.
Hello there.
So,
can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Medusa's computer just absolutely died for whatever reason.
Well, it's probably my fault then. Here, let me take these off so you can look at me. Of course, now I can't see you, but then there's just a black screen
well,
anyway. So
yeah, well, I never, I never have my, I never have my camera on. So, but yeah, again, thank you very much for joining. It's appreciated.
And I apologize, I didn't see what the charity was for. So,
just a quick rundown. This is for an autoimmune disease charity. Now, are you aware of what autoimmune diseases are?
Diseases that attack your immune system?
Pretty much, yeah, on the really hardcore basis in most cases. I think there's somewhere between 80 to 100 different types, ranging in severity. It starts in adulthood. That's pretty
And
hardcore.
AIDS would
That's
be
very nice stuff.
correct. What's up?
Sorry? No, you're saying something?
I was asking, AIDS would be one of those, correct?
Not me, but for a couple people that I do know personally. Now, I did leave a direct link to the charity and the chat below on the channel, so people will be able to find it.
No. What I was asking is AIDS is an autoimmune disease, correct? In fact, I think that's what AIDS stands for.
No. AIDS is it's an acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. AIDS actually destroys the immune system. When it comes to an autoimmune disease, your immune system goes into overdrive, basically attacking your oxygen cells and other parts that it can fire. So it's a completely different ballpark.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess
well, I know her internet's been buggy since she moved to her new location, but she told me that she got an update to her speed, but I guess, well, not every part of America still has great internet, so.
Right. Yeah, well, unfortunately, mine's been acting up for reasons unknown. I think it has to do with the router. It just got so damn old.
Yeah, mine has been doing the same thing, but I just think it's the ISP out here. We got like their lowest thing, and I don't know. I get packet loss all the time.
Yeah. Well, with mine, unfortunately, I have to either put a nice pack under it just to gold, or unplug it and restart all over again, which is just annoying. But that's what I get for having CenturyLink.
So, yeah, that's what you get for having an ISP. Just they all suck.
Oh yeah.
But then you couldn't get on the internet, so they definitely cornered that market. So, are you someone who suffers from an autoimmune disease, or you're just passionate about the cause?
Well, I don't suffer from it, thankfully. I do know a couple of people who do, and yes, it is something that I am very passionate about. So, as someone that I've had people in my family who have suffered from, with cancer or addiction, and I don't like to see people suffer. That's my thing, and I want to do as much as I can personally to help those who just can't help themselves.
No, I definitely understand that. I mean, a lot of the charge in my life is about helping people that can't help themselves. And unfortunate for me, I am one of those people, but I do
Hmm.
what I can. But even, with so much of this stuff that we have out there, I mean, I have problems with my brain, problems with other people have problems with their immune system,
Hmm.
and just all sorts of host of things. We can't rely on the government to take care of it, primarily
No.
because there's only so much they could do
Hmm.
feasibly. And so that really requires the rest of us to come in and help each other. And certainly, we all have the things in our lives that just get in the way, well, not get in the way, just everyday life. And the best that you really can do is just give a little. Because if everyone gives a little, it adds up to a lot. But I think a lot of people issues as they feel like they have to solve the entire thing. And it's like, no, you don't have to solve the entire thing. You just gotta give a little bit. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Exactly. Now, I'm not expecting everybody to donate $50 and $100 or anything like that. That would be insane to ask. But even if folks just share the information, that would be great.
And well, I want to add on to what you just said there. In spreading the information, the best thing is like if you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, all of these, make your own message.
Hmm.
A lot of people think that they like something, they favorite it, they retweet it. That's them doing their part. But
You got to
unfortunately,
do a
that
little bit more.
unless you're like really, really popular and people are looking at your entire history, no one's
Mhm.
when you tweet something. So you've got to make your own message to get the message out there because that helps out so much.
Yeah. Like, oh, I just retweeted this. Like, well, I mean, you could do just a little bit more. I mean, honestly, that's just me. But uh, yeah, that's the funny thing though. Like you said, with the Twitter and the Facebook, they'll share it, retweet it. Like, well, all right, that's good and all, but come on, at least do your part and actually research about the charity or whatever the hell that you just retweeted. Like, oh, hey, this might be cause I could actually get me this.
And if for nothing else, it's a tax write off.
Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah, that definitely.
Although I
And
know they've changed the rules about that, but you can still take it off your taxes if you donate something.
right, there we go.
And
Okay,
I say that. Oh, I guess Medusa's back.
yay!
Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, Andrew just asked me something. I need a second.
Oh,
Oh, I think my shit just froze. Yep, it just froze. Okay, there we go. Maybe it's good. Oh, speaking of which, let's see, I
Yes. Speaking of which, turning on a light might help a little bit.
All right, sorry, my Andrew just got called into work. I'm not able to join him.
Hi, Medusa.
Hey. Oh, did Rex just leave? Uh-oh.
Well, I know he was having a little bit of internet problems right at the end there. So, me and Medusa are back again on someone else's stream.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna start another stream soon. We just have to figure out what kind of thing to use other than Google Hangouts, I guess.
Why is it still giving you trouble?
No, it's gone now. That's why he's using this.
Okay,
I didn't know
so
Google
my internet
Hangouts was
just decided
gone.
to die on me.
Yeah, everything's supposed to get fucked up right now.
I know. Apparently today is not the day.
It was like, nah.
It's mine. It's probably mine again. Who knows? And I don't want to have to re-plug the router back in just to get it fixed. Oh,
Oh boy, yeah.
that's just my
always
luck.
fun.
Anyway,
It's okay. We're here for now.
right. Barring some natural disaster or unnatural disaster.
Let's make the most of it. I'll get the
Right.
squeegee.
Anyway,
I
like
don't know
I
about
said,
that.
folks, the link to the charity is down in the description below. Please take at least 5 minutes of your time, just asking, real nice like, to check it out. And if you can, donate. That'd be fantastic. If not, just share what you can.
At least 5 minutes? I don't know about that. I'm just kidding. No, yeah.
Hey, we got somebody chatting here in the chat. He said,
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
somebody else
Yeah, it's
joined.
always good to.
I'm gonna post this to Twitter.
Yes, that's correct, Sparky. The regular Hangouts is still up, but the Hangouts on air is gone, which I discovered to my dismay earlier this morning. Which is why I found StreamYard here. It's actually working out pretty good so far.
Awesome.
So far.
Well,
I mean, pretty much has all the same features.
well, I'm looking at YouTube right now, and it looks like Hangouts is still here.
Yeah, but Hangouts on air is no thing.
Then what the fuck is Hangouts?
Remember
Oh,
when
Hangouts on
you
air.
would,
You're
start
talking about Google itself, not through YouTube.
Yeah, the whole Google Plus Hangouts on air is
Okay.
no longer available. They stopped that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense since they no longer have Google.
Then why would
Plus.
they have Google Hangouts? I'm so confused.
Okay, Medusa, this is a little confusing, but they're basically two separate services. Google Hangouts on air and then Google Hangouts through YouTube. Google Hangouts on YouTube still exists, but he's talking about the one that was specifically for Google Plus.
I don't get it. So you can still stream through YouTube?
Yes,
Yes.
but you can't invite other guests to come onto the stream with you. That's the service that they discontinued.
Why?
Because
Wait,
they're
so if I
Why
give
would they
Medusa,
Oh my god, that is literally the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
wait, but if I give Medusa the link, she can still join in, right?
no.
That makes no sense. Why have it? Oh god, YouTube, you're silly.
Well, I mean, they've been trying to fight against political commentary. This is the way to do it.
Oh god. I mean, I guess. I'm still gonna talk about the shit I want to talk about.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not sure if y'all caught it earlier, but through the lovely ladies already know this. I did donate to y'all's charity and expecting the calendar soon. When is it the calendar is supposed to ship out?
Ours. What was
We're
our
aiming for a November release.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, we're trying to shoot for November 2nd. Initially, so we could do the time it with the meetup, but that's probably not going to happen. But
We'll see. We might be able to stretch it.
yeah.
Right.
But it might even get released before that. That's
Yeah.
actually what our actual goal is. Like, if we could get it at the beginning of October, fantastic. But
Yeah,
that's
but
late plans, so we're assuming the worst.
yeah. Well, ladies, we don't want to totally rush them. Like, we have our deadlines, but we don't want, if some ladies need a little extra time taking their photos, we're not gonna, shit on them for it. So, it's all of us working together and trying to, if we do get to release it earlier, that'll be cool. But if we get to do a meetup, that'll be cool. So, yeah, I got
And
this back here.
I won't say who, but one of the ladies just submitted her photos to me, and whoa,
Yeah,
smoking hot.
so nice. I'm excited.
I might have a guess, but I'm not going to say.
It's not me yet. Actually, this is I forgot to tell you, Mad Cat, this is my swimsuit that I'm going to be wearing for the cover, I think. It's not like a perfect match, but I got like my blue Manson voice.
Well, we can always change that in editing.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. We could make it match better. That would be cool. And then the rest of these, I made like a bunch of them. So I'm going to write some protest stuff on it after I'm done with the...
You know what? We should make those into hats. They have the vagina hats. Let's have the man hats.
Dude, that would be cool.
Well,
No, oh my
basically
god.
just be a penis
It should
on top
be
of your
like...
head.
Oh my god, it should be a blue band and then the arrow sticking out like a dick in the front.
Phallic symbol.
I just came up with the perfect fucking man hat. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a prototype. Make it nice and fuzzy.
Well, that's demonetized.
It would even be even better if it was flat.
She's giving her ideas. This is a terrible thing.
This is just how me and her work. We just constantly bounce ideas off of each other, and it's like, oh, that would be a good idea. No, this will be better. No. Let's It's just that's how the calendar got started, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I keep hearing a squeak. Am I hearing a bird in the background?
Yes, that is Burb. Do you want me to bring him out so you can see and not just hear him?
Yes.
All right.
At least one animal.
I'm gonna get my dog. I'll be right back.
Okay, you go get the dog.
Oh my
You go get the bird.
You get to see my... Hold up.
Fishnet. Well, if if this stream gets taken down, we can understand why. Okay, so while those two folks are getting their pit, their fur babies, well, bird baby, feather baby, yeah. Oh, it's a cockatiel.
Yeah, I'm babysitting this cockatiel for my friend. Ah! All right.
Bird's like, screw this, I'm out of here.
Okay, yeah, just fly all over the... Yeah, that works. Just land right on my microphone. No, please do not squeak right into the microphone.
That is a very chatty bird. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh. Okay. All right. You're fine. Just chill there.
Oh, it's a cockatiel.
Yeah. I used to have one, but I'm just babysitting him while my friend is
So
looking for a place.
the Chihuahuas are outside right now. Need to stay out
Yeah.
there for a while. So I brought a Lammy.
Wait, what? Oh,
It's a Lammy.
I thought it was a real like animal for a second. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
It's okay, bird. It's okay.
Yeah, I had a lot of cockatiels growing up, and then my mom had a cockatoo. I hated that
Oh,
bird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they usually only like one person.
Yeah, but I always called it El Polo del Diablo.
The double chicken.
Yes, it was the devil. Like one thing it loved in life was torturing me.
that's
great.
actually hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. What would it do?
It would get on the ground on the floor and go after my feet. So I had to wear shoes around it. But even then, that beak would like pierce my shoes and like
What?
she would
Where are you trying to go, bro?
get on top of me and dig her talons into
Oh, you're
my
looking at
skin.
yourself. He's looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah, you'll notice that about a lot of
Oh,
exotic
so
birds. They love to look at themselves in the mirror. They're very vain about it.
Conceited. Yeah.
so the bird has something in common with Medusa.
Yeah, I
She
was
likes
gonna
to look
say,
at herself in the mirror.
Asshole. Oh.
Yeah, I had a cockatiel. His name was Charlie, and he would just love to look at himself in the mirror all the time. Look at me. I'm a sexy bird. Yeah.
I had one named Sherbert, who was a girl. I thought it was a boy for like 3 years, but then
Well,
she
you can
laid
always-
eggs.
You can always tell if it's between the boys and the girls. The boys always have brighter colors, and the girls are more dull.
Nah, she looked just like him, and like I don't know. It was she looked just like a boy. So everybody thought she was a boy, even the people at the pet store. But then she laid eggs, and we were like, oh, okay.
Okay, you're a girl.
See, that's the
Yeah.
true test to tell if it's a girl, if it lays eggs.
Yeah, that or you can take it
I was
like
thinking
to
just
the
that.
vet, and they'll find out for you. But yeah, I had another one named Marceline that was all yellow and with the red cheeks or orange cheeks. And one night while I left my, like, you know how there's a screen in the window when you lift it up, she chewed through the screen of my window and escaped in the night.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I could not find her, and I felt really bad. I was like, I really hope that someone found her.
That actually happened to me when I was a kid. So we had two cockatiels at the time. One was KV, which was based off my mother's and my last name, which is Knight and Bodie. And then we had JD, which was based off my brother's and my middle name, Joseph and Daniel. Well, anyways, we were outside playing, and we were told that we had to go in because we had to get ready to leave. And we told our friend, we got to go back in because we got to leave somewhere. So we went back in, and then he comes knocking on the door. Can Kristen or Ryan come out to play? And that's when our bird flew right out the door. And it's like,
Oh no!
we just got done telling you we had to leave, and you still came up and knocked on the door. And because of that, the bird flew out.
Wow. Oh my god.
That's shitty.
That
That's
sounds almost, yeah, that sounds like just as stupid as the time when, like, you know, that one bird escaped. So I was like, well, maybe I could, you know, get a smaller bird. Maybe they would get along. So I got a parakeet or a buzzard, one of the little green and yellow ones. And I named it Opal or something like that. And after my great grandma. But she was really cute and it got along great. And then I brought my cockatiel with me. switched from Pennsylvania to North Carolina. And then my mom went back to get another load of stuff because that's how much shit we had. And she said, "Oh, I can't find the other room." She's like, "I looked all over the house and I can't find these birds." And I was like, "Great, I got them." And she just left, and I was like, "Great, that was obviously the worst house to keep her."
That's horrible.
Cursed. Yeah. Because birds are wild and free. And I can't control them.
Yeah, we had one bird escape. A couple.
I'm
birds
sorry
escaped
I
a
look
couple
so.
times.
I was.
Wait, what?
Sorry, we're talking about your birds escaping. I didn't want to make a joke while you're saying that. So.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I think I have the only stable internet.
You must be.
I don't know. I can hear you fine.
No, but I'm having difficulty hearing Rex. It's like he's coming in and out.
It wouldn't be the first time. Like I said, if my internet decides to die on me, then well, we'll just have to start it over again, or just hit the refresh page. I think it'll still be going until I hit the stop end broadcast button. So it should be fine.
It's
Maybe.
like spending your time with a 3-toe hooker, right in and out.
Oh, oh boy.
Speaking of tails, you know that.
I don't know why she has to be 3-toed, but you know.
Oh, you said 3-toed. Okay, I thought you said tails.
Yeah, why? Yeah, but why
Three
toe?
tails.
Why
That's all I was like, what's going on?
I don't know. I was just trying.
Sounds like the beginning of a very bad joke.
Oh, no, but did you know that female hyenas have pseudopenises?
They have what?
What?
They have pseudopenises. So
That's
their clitorises are so large, like 7 inches, and they have to give birth through it. Yep.
That's not a fact or an image I wanted in my head.
Fun fact.
Disturbing
My
fact.
hands are over my penis right now.
Oh god. No, but okay, and she also, to have sex, it's almost impossible for hyenas to have sex with each other because the female has to retract her penis into herself so that it creates an opening for the real penis to go into.
Ah, come on.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. I learned a lot about animal penises last night. So
If you wanted nightmare fuel, this is how you get nightmare fuel.
I think it's really interesting.
Well, did you learn about the echidna that has a 4-head penis?
Oh yeah, no, I watched it poop out of its like
And she's gone.
butt penis hole. I don't even know what it's called. Cloaca, I guess. I don't know if mammals are called the same thing as reptiles. That's what birds have too. But they do everything out of one hole.
Nah.
And then there are ducks who have a corkscrew penis.
Wait,
Yeah, they do.
Wait, do you say dogs or pigs?
Ducks.
Ducks.
Oh, ducks. Yeah, I know. They have like super long penises, and the female ducks have like cavernous vaginas, and they can lead them down a different way if they don't like them.
Yeah, pretty much it's a dead end. It's like, no, I don't want to have babies with you.
No, so every
Well,
duck. What?
Well, to be fair, all duck sex is rape, so.
Yeah. So ducks, every male duck has to try really hard to like come deeper than the other ducks. Oh, can you imagine though?
I don't know, though.
For us.
I just kind of think maybe my sex life might improve if I had a corkscrew penis.
That's like super long for no reason. Well,
Super long and it rotates.
Ew. Oh, You know, I don't know what it's called, but you know those animals that have dicks that have like knees, basically, or an elbow, it, like curves up because they can't really find their way to the vagina.
Now,
I
kids,
think
if
out
this
of
is how
all
you
the
want to get your
animal
stream flagged, this is
penises,
how you
it's
get your stream flagged.
cats.
Cats are scary. What did you say, Max? I didn't hear you.
I said, if this is how you want to get your stream flagged, this is how you
Cats,
get your
they
stream
have
flagged.
Hey, these are
spines.
all from YouTube videos. This is educational. I'm
It's
using
not like
technical words like penis and vagina. I'm not being sexy.
I know. Nah, I just wanted
Yeah, we're talking about the horrors of sex.
right.
Dude, there's been females or human females that have been born with 2 vaginas and men
Yeah.
with 2 dicks.
Come on.
It's just not.
And some girls, human,
Don't shit
that
my
been adorned with a dick clip.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's scary. Like when someone is born like not a hermaphrodite, but like somewhere in between. Like I've seen videos of someone like jerking off their clit dick, and it was really strange. Really strange.
Yeah, that's a pass.
So
thank
donate
you.
for autoimmune diseases, and we'll stop talking about animal dicks.
Yes, please. Okay, now if y'all folks do so happen to donate, please let me know either through the Twitter or through here on the chat. And she's looking at something like she's really confused.
No, she's just talking to Andrew.
Okay. She had that look on her face like, what?
He's leaving for work.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she really loves Andrew and she can't imagine her life without him.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
But to be
Ah,
fair,
so
this is the face she
sweet.
makes when she's taking a poop.
Yeah, I make lots of faces when I poop.
Again,
I think
donate.
anybody would. I think it depends on
and
the
we'll stop
severity.
talking about poop.
Wait, you
I
think it
guess that's
depends on
all. The direct link to the to the donation is in the below. It's super simple.
Yes.
When
Please donate. Learn
Yes.
more about animal penises. Just kidding.
nah. So when you go to donate, folks, you want to hit on the make a gift button right there. I'm actually going to do this. It's super simple. You'll hit donate, and then you can go with a one-time gift. It's just a one-time donation. Bird, yay! Or a recurring gift. It's an automatic recurring gift plan. I think every month. But yeah, it's super simple. Even figure it out. Maybe.
We used to save cavemen, but then they came back and sued us. So
This is true. It's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those guy. Was it a Geico commercial?
yeah, it was
That they used to
Geico
do the
commercial.
caveman?
Like, even a caveman could do it. It's like, sorry guys, we didn't know you were still around.
Right. Okay. I remember those commercials. You know, they were on almost every damn day on the television. Ooh, yeah. We got a total of 4 people watching. Sweet.
Yay!
It's like
She
that's a
got
nice
pooped
stream you
on.
got there. Yeah, I saw that. Everybody point and laugh. That's the highlight of the stream, right there.
It was gonna happen. Where are you trying to go? Ah!
But don't care.
Don't land on this. Not. No. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get Bruce. He needs some entertainment.
Tickles. Oh god.
Yep, that's perfect right there. That's perfect the way it is.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a picture of myself. Oh god. Ah! Okay, never mind. Fine. Right when I want to take a picture, you leave. Meanie.
I may or may not have taken a screenshot.
Okay,
Just
that
for
works.
fun.
Oh my god, he tried to type something to the chat. I'm gonna send it. Oh, it's funny.
Okay, so good news. We're going to have the Panina Chan join us here soon.
Ooh. I like her. Careful
We're
now.
going to have the Sprite.
Yay! Taco!
Hey, hi, Brutus.
Aw. You look so happy.
And he can do it.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to sing the song.
Oh, really?
Ready? You ready? Okay. Werewolves of London.
Oh, wow.
His other favorite song is I want chicken tonight.
Oh my god. Kitty's trying to sing along. Do you hear her? He's like, please stop!
Stop this torture.
He's wagging his tail. It
Aw,
sounds
it's
like
so
we're torturing
cute.
him, but he loves this.
Aw. I wish
He
Dirk
doesn't
would
like
do
to be
that.
held.
I'm gonna try to get Dirk to fucking speak to me. He only knows.
He did this on his own. That's what's funny. I was
Really?
playing music
Oh!
today, and he just started. But he also
Cute.
has the perfect Halloween costume. He can go as a Power Ranger.
Yes,
Really?
wait, which Ranger?
The Black Ranger.
Aw.
Oh.
Because he has white right here, like the.
Oh.
I mean, if you really want to trigger people, have them go as a White Tiger Ranger. That's just me.
Wait, a white
All right, I gotta
tiger?
put him back outside. So
Yeah,
Be
the
right
White
back.
Ranger.
don't do that when I'm walking away.
What? The boob thing or the burp thing?
Wait, so
Yes.
that's how girls get the burp. They squeeze their boob.
Yeah, you just gotta squeeze it out.
Literally, you gotta squeeze it out.
Oh. Burp is happy over on this ledge over here, away from the camera. So I guess
Yes, like stay away, you feathered little bugger.
don't poop on me again. He's like, I did my job. I got
Like,
my
I
poop
can't
where I
believe-
wanted it.
Exactly. See, they just don't care. They're like, I'm gonna poop here. I'm gonna poop there. Okay, so keep our guests entertained. I'm going to go get me some coffee.
Okay, coffee sounds so good.
Just look pretty. That's all you have to do. Just sit there and look pretty.
Okay, I'll try. Let's see. I got my calendar right here. The lovely ladies for Men's Issues 2018 calendar. You should donate to the thing down below. But if you want to support men as well, I got this beautiful calendar from the lovely ladies with Sassy Chevy. It's stuttering soliloquy for September. And that's me. So I'm gonna be on the. We're gonna change this. We're gonna put me on the script. In this outfit. Yeah.
We are not going to do anything. You're just going to do it, and I'll be like, yeah, I was a part of it.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, we should get one of those and have people sign it.
That's a good idea. I like that. No, maybe not just sign it, but put something about a men's issue that they support or something. Or like I could write like I support men's issues because, and then put around it with shit like that. It's a great idea.
It's a fantastic idea. You should totally do it. What are we talking about?
I'm gonna take these to a protest. Well, I might. It depends because if we could do the meetup, then I could have. We could do multiple. We could do multiple signs, but if we got to go to a con, though, that would be another good one to do that.
You see, I would consider
Well,
coming.
we
I would consider flying myself out there, but I don't have the time or the money to even take a small vacation.
We're not expecting anybody. If we do have a meetup, we're not expecting anybody to have, or have the expenses join us. But we're, I don't know, we're just trying to do something. I mean, we could do it in a different area. But I don't really. Not from the neighborhood cities, really.
Well, it's just one of those things, It's not so much that we're trying to trying to do anything massive. We're just trying to more or less be a trendsetter of saying, "Hey, we're doing a meetup. You do a meetup in your area. Let's all do meetups."
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's really the next step that we need to do in this movement is that we need to really start getting out to the people because, I have found that a lot of people just don't know about anything because the only time they do hear about the men's movement is very negative. And it's like when they realize we actually have legitimate stuff, they're like, well, I've never heard that before. I'm sorry, I don't want to hijack your stream here, but
No, here, see, that's the thing. That's why I wanted, either you or Medusa or both of you specifically, because it's something that I know both of you are very passionate about.
Yeah.
And it's also for a good cause. My difference being mine, hopefully, well, at least with this research, it'll save lives. That's why this whole thing is about.
That would be the best outcome.
That's why we also chose the Movember Foundation, and kudos for Medusa for picking it, is because, one of the things they do is for testicular cancer research and prostate cancer research. And the unfortunate thing about it is that men get prostate cancer at nearly equal rates than that women get breast cancer. And yet
the funding between either is very significant. The difference is insane.
And the excuse that's given as to why breast cancer gets far more research is, well, because it affects younger women. And it is technically true. The average age for prostate cancer is 58, and the average age for breast cancer is 52. But the most important thing when it comes to prostate cancer is there's no early detection system for it. And in fact, someone could have it and not even realize it. And most men don't go to the doctor either. So if they are having problems, they know about it.
I mean, men aren't really told to go check out stuff like that as much as women are either.
Well, they're instructed to do so, but it's like we have to work. We have to do things.
By the media, especially.
And you're fine, hon. Yeah, I mean, we just, so much is put onto us to constantly do things. And it's like, what little time we have off, we want to enjoy it. We don't want to take time off work.
Yeah. Men aren't worried about themselves. They're worried about providing for other people most of the time.
And, I was actually having a conversation with with my mom about this, that, part of the problem with the medical system is that their offices are open when people are at work. If you open your offices when people are not at work, more people would come. And I'm not talking about urgent cares. I know that's what they're supposed to be, but urgent cares are bullshit. Open up doctors' offices during the nighttime. And I guarantee you more men would actually go to a doctor if they didn't have to take time off work.
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
Yeah. It kind of ties to like what you're raising money for, because like a lot of men, unless there's like a physical ailment that they can see, they don't really go to the doctor.
No, pretty much not. Like, oh, hey, I don't have anything growing on me, so
Yeah, I mean,
Until it comes to the point, it's like, oh crap, I got this bulge in my sack. I probably should get this checked out.
Well, I think there is a level of fear as well because so much of their lives is providing for others. In a perfect world, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And they're afraid of being told something is wrong. They can no longer provide for their family. And if you cannot provide for your family, what does that make you? So
It'll
much
make
of our masculinity is centered around providing. Now, I think we need to start trying to help men understand that that's not your only identity, but that is something that's put on by society as you are a man, you take care of others. You can't do that, you're no longer a man. So it's like if I'm a man and I'm providing for my family, I don't want to go to a doctor. I don't want to be told that I can't provide for my family anymore because I'm sick, because then I'm nothing. So I'm not going to go to a doctor for them to tell me I'm nothing.
I've heard of men hiding their illness for years from their families because they find out that they were suffering the entire time. And it's like, well, why don't you tell? But yeah, I don't know. I just appreciate how selfless men are. I try to be the same way, but it's difficult to deal with because they're like, they're stubborn because they want to be, a provider always. But sometimes they have to learn to be taken care of.
Yeah. Well, my father, he is notoriously. It took him forever to not only, get his what do you call it? Get his own prostate exam, just in case, but also to get him to take care of his teeth, to get his vision checked out. Because it got to the point where he couldn't even read anything on the computer screen. So he's going, how can I read these instructions? And I have to read it for him, unfortunately.
Well, my grandmother's going deaf. We can't afford a hearing aid, so we just stopped talking to her.
Oh man.
Now we have the Panina Chan. No, she's no good.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, hey, there she is. Pen!
Howdy.
Thank you very much for joining.
I didn't know you knew Pen.
Yes, we have a pen. We have a Sprite. We have a tiny Jewish Sprite.
Now give me your gold.
No, she's starting already. We can't take her anywhere.
I swear, everyone knows who Panina is. It's like we pass her around like a cheap bong.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell people that.
Well, they all know now. All 5 people watching this stream know.
I thought you said bong.
I said bong in reference to you.
My bad. I heard something worse.
I imagined something worse.
Yeah, true.
I ain't
Well,
no
to be
cheap
fair, you
whore.
know me, so.
I'm billing you all an hour, $1.50 an hour here. So.
Oh boy. Well, and then you'll take pennies, right?
I mean, pennies are still currency, even if I have to count them all out. Sure.
Okay, sweet. All right. So if you don't shield to me, then you can shield the pen. Just go make sure to throw all the pennies at her.
No. Just don't throw them at me, but you can rest them at my feet. I don't want to be pelted by little bits of copper.
It was sad.
Can I pay you in postage stamps?
I can't really turn them in, so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
Well,
I guess maybe I could use it for all the
Nah,
mail that I don't send.
But it's currency in prison.
Wait, what are? Oh, stamps?
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
apparently as cheap as you can possibly go.
Just give me the cigarettes.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Oh, I got a bird. Calm down.
The bird is not going to calm down. It is a very vocal bird.
It's like, hell no. can't control me. Why don't you
So
get
don't forget, folks, shill the shit out of the screen. Please donate if you can, even if it's $5. Go a long way to help.
Chill on the shitter.
donate $1 and I'll show you.
Like go on the toilet, start taking a poop, and then chill.
Charity on the crapper. That's what it could be called.
Oh my god.
Charity on the crapper. I mean, I could. Nah. Maybe next time.
Will you stop pecking over there? Peck, peck.
This is going to bother me that I don't have. my
Yeah, we
picture up
probably shouldn't. We don't want to give charity a bad name.
Yeah.
My
Well, it depends on who you are. So.
sister's name is Charity.
Well, so far we've had the bird poop on Medusa. We've seen Medusa in her fishnets. Mad Cat has his little thing that he's making he's humping the Dr. Pepper can.
Did the Dr. Pepper give consent?
Probably not.
No, they can't talk.
How do you know that?
Rape.
Yeah, see?
Or at the very least, sexual assault.
See, it said grape. I mean, there's not really grapes in here, but sure, why not?
That's okay. We're all going to hell.
I've been there and back. It's actually.
See, I'm an atheist. I don't
Nice
believe
during
in
this time of
hell.
year.
So
Okay, I guess the closest thing for an
I'm in
atheist to go to hell.
Arizona. That's hell.
Yeah, arguably. Not in Florida.
And then
It
And
depends
then
on what day.
the center of hell is called Sedona. That's where all the hippies are at.
That makes sense. Sounds like sounds similar to the word sodomy. So I can imagine it would be evil.
Of course, sodomy would be coming into
Saddam. I can't even say it. Sodomy is not evil.
Yeah, I know. Thank goodness. Or
Not putting money on the nightstand. That's evil.
that's really funny.
Not donating to the charity is also evil. That's not my point.
Nacho cheese.
What about cheese?
Nacho cheese?
Nacho cheese.
Cheese. I like cheese. Man, I want some cheese now. Fuck. Oh, no
Cheese
fair.
with a few nuts.
Yeah, her tag is Vanessa with cheese, but she has absolutely no cheese for the stream. She has failed in her job. You had one job, lady.
What to buy cheese? But I do need to get some whole stock, actual like on my wish list.
You know, if I go down to North Carolina, I'm going to try to bring my fondue pot so I can make you some cheese fondue.
Oh,
That would be
yummy.
I think she just orgasmed a bit.
okay, so that alone would make people want to fly out. Definitely, yeah,
November Foundation with fondue.
Yes,
Yes.
perfect.
It'll be a cheddar pepper jack
No, that would be
fondue.
perfect though. Like if we did do a cookout, like you were saying, we should definitely have some cheese. Fuck, actually, you know, I could probably get my friends to let us use their giant backyard if we wanted to, because they have a grill and shit. That would be dope. And then we could actually advertise it in events. Dude, the last time I went to their house, they had a bouncy castle. No, a fucking bouncy slide going into a pool. I was like, what? I missed that.
Shh. No, shut. Okay, volume.
Pen is having issues.
I'm now trying to figure out what tune that's from.
Oh.
That would be the Old Spice commercial whistle.
Yes!
Okay.
But if there's a pool party, then we should advertise, hey, we're all getting laid.
Yeah.
By Rodney
you don't
Dangerfield.
you don't want to be like that guy who went into the place expecting his balls to get waxed because he wanted to he claimed to be transgender.
Oh yeah, that Gannon freak.
Why would you want to force someone to do that isn't comfortable with it? Why wouldn't you just go to a male or like someone who does male genitals? Like it's not that hard.
No, because yeah,
Well, you
has
know,
decided that they identify as female and they want to be treated like a female for reasons.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I actually blame OBGYNs for this because there have been a starting craze now of we will now allow women with penises to be getting a pap smear.
How? In their asshole?
I don't know, but they are taking their money and saying, if you have a penis, you can come through our office.
Literally. No. Why?
What I just said, Panina, was that OBGYNs are now accepting girls with penises into their office. And that's why I blame this whole getting your pubic hairs off of your ball sack and claiming you're a woman.
Well, and a lot of it has to do with the progressive Canadian government.
Oh, was it in Canada?
I'm sorry.
Was it in Canada, or is that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this whole case, this whole nonsense
No,
is
Canada is way
Canada.
worse.
I mean,
Well, that makes more sense. I thought it was in Florida.
No,
Yeah, that would be a Florida thing.
it would, but no. This happened up there in Canada. That's this Deanna feller, and I'm going to refer to him as a man, this female, because I have no respect for this person. Decided to take this
If
to
you're
the
gonna
human
act like a
rights
dick, I'm
tribunal.
gonna call you somebody with a dick.
You're gonna
Somebody with a dick.
You're gonna call other people. I'm not gonna
Wax my balls, you bigot. That's pretty much the whole tagline right now.
What you drinking there, Medusa?
Scared in the bathroom.
I would ask if it's a little
See-
early, but there's it doesn't matter.
1 o'clock here. It's not too.
I think there should be. I think that there should be a law that mandates that if you are a trans man and you get the surgery, this is the first thing you're going to hear.
Oh, now you're me.
Oh,
That's fun.
oh, copyright strike right there.
I recognize it. That's funny. No, I mean,
We can play it for 30 seconds.
yeah.
Well, no. Apparently, some people who've had their YouTube channels with their intros that are like no more than 15, 16 seconds are getting struck completely.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Or
Actually,
or
that
the
happened to
channel
me.
entirely.
That happened to me because the intro music when you go to my show, into my channel, was a song that was donated to me by an artist. Like I asked him, hey, I could use something for an intro, and he gave me that. And I've had that for like 6 years, and this past year YouTube is like, oh, this is copyright content, you can't have it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
That was given to me by the artist.
That is ridiculous. I hate YouTube sometimes. Most of the time.
That's okay. They'll be going away at
Right.
the dodo
Well,
soon.
No, go ahead, Pen. You said something.
No, I was saying YouTube's going to go the way of the dodo pretty soon if they keep acting the way that they do.
Almost
I
definitely.
mean, they
well, here's the
They
thing.
can start the flow of their death march, but I think what we're seeing is big tech, not only are they coming under the scrutiny finally of legislators. I mean, that could be good or bad, but for right now, it seems to be in a better direction. But they're experiencing what happened with MySpace back in the day. They started getting too restrictive. Competition came into the market, and people there was a mass exodus, like the Jews from Egypt.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to make this whole. I don't mean to make this whole stream about the Jews, the Jews.
Just.
But the metaphor was there. Sorry, I was going to use it. But like enough is enough already. We got to do something.
Well, here's the thing. As much as I like using BitChute as a platform, until they get their own live streaming thing done, they're either stuck with this or Twitch or even Mixer.
I know there's
Actually-
no perfect solution replacement at the moment, but it'll get there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure once they get enough, funding and do their whole programming, whatever shtick is, yeah, it'd be fantastic. But
Go ahead, Mad Cat.
Well, I think that I agree with you, Penn, that it's going to go the way of the dodo, the mass exodus of Jews from Germany. But I also think it's a good thing that it's taken a while for any replacement to happen, because it won't be like massively move over to a new system and then they're overloaded and it fails. And this is kind of what happened with Facebook and MySpace, is that they both coexisted for quite some time before MySpace went away. And I think that's what we're seeing right now, is that YouTube and its idiocy is creating almost a power vacuum. So many people are trying to get in, and they're learning from the mistakes of YouTube. So when YouTube does go away, they will be a lot stronger.
that, and I think their numbers just keep going daily as it is.
Well, the more that it doesn't help the more that they ban people, and then the supporters who followed them decide, okay, no, now it's time to leave, and that they put more restrictions on the content that they can upload. They get more restrictive on the rule. Basically, what is it? They're coming out now with the whole you can't criticize other content creators because of harassment. Also,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I saw that little update of theirs, and well, let's be honest with you, it had to do with the whole Crowder versus Box nonsense.
what is up with Medusa?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. She's losing her shit.
I tried to type in bitch.com and I typed bitch, and I think right underneath came up one bitch fucking hard by I didn't realize
Obligatory head slap.
a few letters of bitch. It's actually bitch you.
So we know the kind of porn that Medusa watches.
Blonde bitch fucked hard by monster. Oh my god. No.
I mean, it's not that very difficult to find.
No, not really. See, no, that's an old search, because now I've been mostly watching like either incest or frat boys. Oh, that's been
Quality
my
content,
taste
ladies and
recently.
gentlemen. Quality content.
Oh. Hey.
So if
incest
you
is
want us to
best.
stop talking about porn, donate to the charity.
Yes, link is in the description below. Go donate. Do it for the Jews.
Yeah, for the Jews.
Make this goyim happy.
You're a good goyim. Pat on the
I
head.
am the goyim.
I know you're
Actually,
the
we're all the goyim.
except for me. I'm not the goyim.
For Halloween, I want to go as the Hebrew hammer.
The Hebrew hammer. I don't
Yeah.
think I have a BitChute account. I'm gonna create one, I guess.
Rex, is there any way that you
Yes.
can send me the actual YouTube?
I'm sorry?
Send me the link to your YouTube it, please.
The actual YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, this is
okay.
streaming on YouTube itself? Oh,
Oh, is it?
I apologize.
It is.
I assumed it was. But I was like, wait, that's right. There's other options. Damn.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
uh.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have an actual, like URL like youtube.com/rexw because I don't have enough subscribers apparently, which is
Really?
retarded.
So, where's the stream?
What the
But
hell
yes.
is a referral code for BitChute?
Oh,
Oh, that's like invite friends over kind of thing. And
yeah, pretty much.
that's all it is.
Money?
And usually they get something special with you signing up.
Nah, fuck them.
No, they don't get anything special.
Then there's no
Okay, and there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. The first thing I see.
I know seeing what there is. You said there, and
BitChute and I see some drag queens. What? Oh god.
people keep saying ah,
This bitch. Oh my god. This bitch.
how the hell am I supposed to click on that?
This bitch didn't even flex his eyebrows. He just put
Okay,
eyebrows.
if I have to, then I'll just. This is ridiculous. Like I said, I don't have an. So what I will do? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, it's in the chat. Just click on that button.
I don't. What chat? Where? Huh?
In the in the
What?
side chat right there. You wanted me to send the link to my channel? It's in the chat right there.
All I see in the side chat here is "Hey yo, oops, help" is what I last typed. Oh.
All right, give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on.
You are a liar, Penina. I see derp.
Oh, okay. I'm blind as a bat then. I didn't see the derp. I didn't think the derp was of any relevance to the derp to derp. Oh no, where'd Medusa go? No, Medusa, come back! No!
Oh yeah, she's been having problems with her interwebs.
Actually, that's the name of Medusa's chihuahua's derp.
Yeah, Derp the dog.
Oh, okay. Rex? Did you just send
Hold
this to me through? Oh, I was going to say, there you
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in. There you go.
Donkey chain.
Yeah, I sent it through this window.
Donkey chain.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
I see donation. I am disappointed that I can't get my cute little avatar thingy up there on the screen. Damn it.
Right? What's happening?
What's happening?
Okay,
What's
no,
happening?
that's
You dropped us. What's happening? And I started panic.
I'm back!
Okay,
I'm gonna go
I
get
don't
another
want to
beer.
say "Hey, folks, help Derp" because that's the private chat. I put it in the comments section. For
Yeah.
yeah. There's a private chat section right there. Thing.
I'll be right back, possibly with cheese.
Bring the cheese for the rest of us.
Yes, please. We need cheese.
All the cheeses.
There we go.
Whoa! I don't need the cheese anymore. I'm satisfied.
Today is a good day.
For fishnet leggings.
Exactamundo.
Hamana. I am totally straight, but I can appreciate the female form.
Oh, exactly. All right. So yes.
Penina's
also,
straight, but she's gay for Medusa.
Exactly.
Oh no!
Oh hey guys,
No,
guess
that's gonna
what?
be a thing. That's gonna
I
be
got
a thing.
81
Why would you say
subscribers now. Yay!
Yeah!
Kermit the Frog is happy.
Hashtag gay for Medusa.
Hashtag gay for Medusa. Making no trans gay. I gotta stop doing that.
I made a
Yeah, that is
post on
funny.
Facebook that I am now religious fluid. So depending on my mood throughout the day, I'm either
Christian, Jewish,
more
atheist, or Muslim. Got it.
Well, don't forget about pagan and Hindu.
Hey.
Actually, I think I said Christian, pagan, atheist because I was afraid Facebook might ban me if I put the word Muslim on there.
No, here's the thing. With Facebook, they would actually appreciate that. If it was just straight Christian, you might have problems. Because Facebook has shown a very anti-Christian bias. Because, well, it's California. What do you expect?
Yes, stay like that.
As she brought the whipped cream. As she brought the whipped cream.
That was cheese. She brought canned
Something else is
cheese.
about to spray here in a second.
I have returned. All the cheese I have is
It looks like whipped cream.
yeah. This is whipped cream.
Hey,
I was right.
Medusa, could you do me a favor and
Stand up and
go
turn
back
around again.
and get another beer for me?
Yeah, grab one for Penn and for me as well.
And go as slow as you can.
Yeah, just go in slow motion. Just
Mark it back.
Actually, what Freeman, I'll go through it and I'll clip that specific spot and then slow it down and put it on a loop.
There you go.
I'll just make a GIF out of it. Somebody make a GIF out of that specifically.
Hey, if someone donates a good amount, I might show off a little more, but you gotta put in some work.
Okay, you can either.
Well, we established that
What do you?
we established that Panina is gay for
Okay,
Medusa, so
Really?
Now you got two options to donate, folks. You can donate both to charity, and you can go donate directly to Modern Medusa's PayPal. If anyone wants to put that in the link, go in the
well,
description or the chat. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'd prefer if they donated to charity, but if you donate to me, I will definitely do something to appreciate it.
But seriously, donate to the charity.
Yeah.
okay, I will take one for the team.
No!
Oh, no!
Until you donate, this is what you have to deal
all
with.
the moves.
That's funny.
Oh,
No. No, you're just gonna attract everybody, and then they're gonna want, and then no one's gonna donate.
Now, all this working out, I've suddenly gained tits.
I'm so moist.
Do you have a poll somewhere? Can you give us a poll, please?
The
Can I
whole
give you
D?
what?
Oh.
Nah, I'm too big for Panina.
Whoa!
Well, I am just but a pixel on the internet, so yes.
Yeah. 1 pixel.
Yeah, just one.
Damn. You're tiny.
God damn it, what are you
Herb.
doing? Oh, I am still recovering. Rex, do you know how late I stayed up last night? So I will go ahead and preemptively apologize for being late. Do you know how late I stayed up, sir?
Oh, man.
7 a.m. in the morning.
Whoa. That sounds like me, because I do overnight shifts.
No,
I still haven't gone to sleep yet, so.
I was just playing 7 Days to Die. That room got me addicted to.
Oh my gosh. Man, I'm desperately trying to find out what my Minecraft username was 9 years ago. I've tried everything.
You might have to make a new one because if it was 9 years ago, Mojang and Microsoft had merged by then.
I've got a new Mojang account. I can migrate my old account to my new one, but I just have to know what my username is.
Do you have
So I had to email support and I have to wait to hear back from them.
Got it.
Either that or I just have to either remember it.
You were saying
Now,
something?
to the 81st subscriber, whomever it is, again, thank you very much for hitting that subscribe button.
Hell yeah.
Expect a lot of Warframe shit. I mean, a lot. Because that's my jam right now. And for good reason. Because ninjas.
Medusa, you shouldn't play Minecraft because I just read a article in U.S. Weekly that it deflates breasts.
Hey, don't joke about that. That is fucked up.
Kinds of big.
Wait, what the fuck is a BitChute membership?
I think that
Well, it's a
you
membership to
actually-
BitChute.
I think that's actually when you donate to them.
You can't make a channel without donating to them?
No, you can make an account without having to be a member by donating to help support BitChute. You can absolutely have an account. But I think that's
I'm
they're
trying
just.
to create a channel. I don't know if that's
Oh,
Yeah, you can
wait
make
a minute.
a regular account just like normal, but you can also choose to donate to bitch creators, the ones who actually made the website.
Oh, wait.
It's kind of like a backer.
I'm retarded. I have a channel now.
No, you're not. Don't say that. Why would you do that?
Yes, chat.
No,
Do what
why
she
would you
says.
do
You
that?
better subscribe. Faceless Mike on Twitter. Thank you very much for replying. You mean it's freaking Space Ninjas? Yes, Mike, you are correct. Okay, yeah, that's the money shot.
Oh,
Don't choke on the white stuff.
Don't worry, she knows how to swallow.
no.
Slowly, Pen is dying of laughter.
Uh, in the on the inside, maybe. God damn it. I'm just sharing out. I'm helping you shield. So give me a minute.
Thank you for the shilling, Pen.
Well, let me rephrase that. I am sending this information over to my friend to share this out on Twitter.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, that's what will work.
You don't have any friends. Oh wait, that's me.
No, that's me.
Well, she has
I
Rogue. I think
have-
that's just about it, really.
No. Rogue is totally different than what you would call a friend. And if
Is it
you
because
can't
he's
see me,
Canadian?
I'm doing one of the reasons, yes.
Yeah, see, that's just racist. Actually, would it be?
Canadian's not a race. Canada is not a race, dude.
It is now because
Canada, our home away from home.
Canada.
Oh, no.
Actually, I agree with Panina. I don't think it's a race; it's a mental condition.
When you have Trudeau as prime minister, I'm sure that's an apt description of it.
Well, I know plenty of folks
Well,
up in
they
Canada. who are
created
more,
such an insane political system where they don't vote for their leader; they vote for a representative, and that representative votes for their leader. Who thought that shit up?
the French apparently.
Like, I know, we should elect our own president. Wait, the United States did that already. Let's do something completely different.
Well, I mean, the concept of prime ministers have existed long before. No, actually, prime ministers didn't become a thing until after the Americans kicked the British ass and said no more king.
Yeah, pretty much. No more royalty. Well, yeah, they still have the royal family, but they're just more of a figurehead now. I'm not sure if they can make law, but
I'm sure if they wanted to, they could probably sit there and say nope. But I'm sure they would have just as much pushback if they did.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, heaven
figurehead.
forbid if the queen actually decides to say, enough of this nonsense. Because
But
her,
she's
well, I
Actually,
highly
no.
doubt
I'll
either
take that back.
princess.
I'm not gonna disrespect a queen like that. I'm sorry. She's just she's just up there in age, and who knows what her cognitive abilities are.
Well, she's smart
But
enough.
it would
She's
just
smart enough
for-
to keep her grandsons in check.
Fair enough. Yeah.
If I ever met the queen and I got to ask her one question, I would ask, "How is your flow?"
Oh,
Her Aunt Flo.
I'm pretty sure she hit menopause a long time ago.
These are the things
shit,
that I
you-
wonder about.
It's like, how is your royal flow, madam? No, I know that would be an entirely inappropriate question.
Is it blue?
The Red Sea.
Oh my goodness. No, just no. All the no's. Nope.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
think women should call it the red coats are coming.
Oh no. The red pads are coming. The red pads are coming. Run for your lives.
No! Oh, yeah, that's an image I don't need in my head. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mad Cat.
Hey, the best defense against this is just to get used to it and make it even worse jokes than women.
I'm not good at jokes, so.
Fight fire with blood.
Well, let's be honest with you. There,
And this is how the
Medusa,
Jews
when our-
became Ash.
Oh shit! Here we go. See, she said it, not me. I can't get in trouble. The Jew said it, I did not.
Don't worry, I shouldn't be able to say anything that's
Okay.
going to get your channel instantly taken down. It'll just probably be put on, 24
This
hours.
restricted
Yeah.
or limited.
Restricted for 90 days like I was.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Now, I did have my live streaming restricted for a little while because I can't remember who it was, but they decided to share something that should not have been shared while live.
Oh,
So they got me. Yeah, it was annoying.
what was it?
It was hentai. They decided to show hentai.
Ooh.
Why?
Yeah, like years ago. I'm still annoyed about it.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
So, needless to say, they were no longer allowed on my fucking streams after that.
Well, I had Andy Warski on my show, and they suspended me for 90 days for live streaming.
Because you had Warski on your fucking channel.
That wasn't just because
This is before he was hated.
Yeah, this was way before anything
Ah.
happened. It was like 2 years ago or something.
Oh.
So yes, chat, do what
Wait a
Modern Medusa says.
Warski's
You better
still a
subscribe
thing.
or subscribe. Wait, what? Sub? Yeah, subscribe. Subscribe to me.
Scrub that sub.
Wait a minute, Warski was still.
Hey, Medusa, put some of the whipped cream on your chest.
I will if people donate. You gotta. I'm not giving away for free.
Slut.
Yeah, exactly.
If she was giving it away for free, she would be a slut. If she's not giving it away for free,
whore.
she's a
Okay.
whore.
Got it.
Both at the same time.
Okay, so that would be a slur.
Slur.
Or a what? A what?
What?
Oh my god.
No. All the no's. Nope. No.
Yes.
Possibly. kid.
I wanted cereal. We
Chill,
have no
chill,
milk.
chill, donate, donate, donate.
Ooh, I want cereal, bro. I
Some
just bought
frosted
Fruity Pebbles.
flakes because they're
They're great.
They're not as sugary as they used to be, or maybe my taste buds have gone all wonky. I'm not sure.
no, they're definitely not because kids and parents going, we just stop giving sugar to the kids. It's like you should have thought about that before buying them the goddamn frosted flakes.
That's bullshit because I like within the last year saw Frosted Flakes and Lucky Charms in the same box. And it's not like two separate bags.
Oh, like
It was one cereal.
Oh shit!
Excuse me.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
I can't even fathom what that would taste like.
Frosted flakes with marshmallows.
I mean, that's fine, but if it has the Lucky Charms pieces in it, like the cereal pieces, then ew. I eat Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. And oh my god, Captain Crunch with marshmallows.
I think it's a conspiracy though that every single cereal bag you get, there's this powder at the bottom. They need to stop putting that powder in the cereal bags. God damn it!
Oh,
Do you
much is
snort
powder.
it? Admit it. You snort.
yeah.
I used to until they started using artificial flavors.
Okay, so that's a yes. She snorts it.
I said
Like,
until
give me
they
that.
started
Just
using.
like, give me that sugar goodness. Just get my straw. Somebody get my straw.
Just roll up $1.
That reminds me on Family Guy when Cookie Monster can no longer have cookies. He's in the bathroom with a spoon,
Oh yeah.
rocks cookie dough, and he's using the lighter to cook it.
Yeah, I've seen that clip many, many times. It's actually still pretty funny
Go
even
away!
today.
Honestly, I prefer the cookie dough than the cooked cookie. Oh, cookie dough is delicious.
It is, but we absolutely know it's so bad for you. But it is. Then again, the bestest things are always bad for you.
True.
Yes.
Man, there's this place in my town I need to go to. It's like edible cookie dough on a cone. They like scoop cookie dough that I guess doesn't have raw eggs in it. They put it on a cone like ice cream. I really want some. Ooh, sounds good. Yeah. Oh my god, that and Ritz donuts and the fudge. I need all the dessert.
Yes, she needs all of her.
You know what? I'm a terrible person. I can't deal with things that are too sweet though.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with too much chocolate. Like chocolate fudge. Like I can deal with like peanut butter chocolate fudge or something, but like pure chocolate fudge, just chocolate or chocolate ice cream, I'm like, this is too much.
The only kind of chocolate
Well, I'll
I
never
really
make you
can't-
chocolate fudge then.
Right.
I can't.
Ew.
Now, the only kind of chocolate I just really can't eat is like the really sweet, sweet dark chocolate that almost tastes like it's sour. It's like, oh my god, why did I eat this?
Unless it's with like unless it's peppermint bark. That's just it. But it needs a balance. Like I can eat like a York patty, but I can't have like pure dark chocolate and that's it. I knew one chick who would eat. She would go to Whole Foods and get this like 60% cacao, like nasty ass chocolate. I was like, ugh. It's so gross. And it like there's no describing the taste. It's just off. That's why we put sugar in it.
Sugar.
I got some sugar fiends around here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
Exactly.
What can you do with us? Not a damn thing. That's the answer.
Oh, especially the tiny sprite people. They're like the worst.
I just can't stop thinking about food now. Fuck. I'm so hungry.
The only reason why I think about food is because I'm actually hungry.
I'm sorry. I haven't eaten anything except whipped cream.
Whipped cream and beer. That's a breakfast of champions.
Exactly.
Although it's like in the afternoon over there, so I guess it would be brunch.
We got a Magog.
I got
I'm a god.
video from YouTube. They removed the video.
Oh, hey.
How do you get a video removed for harassment? How can you harass someone through a video?
See, I just got an email from YouTube. They removed the video for harassment. Oh, dang. I'm sorry, my dog. That sucks.
Sorry, Magog.
I don't think I've done a video now because it was called Tits versus Ass, and that was before YouTube started cracking down on titles. So that was the only one that got removed. I don't know, like the fact a normal video that is not like that's just offensive. How do you call that harassment? I'm sorry.
It was a video making fun of AOC. Holy crap. Oh no. Oh no. You can't even make fun of AOC.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yes, heaven forbid you make fun of the DNC's chosen one.
I still don't understand how she got into a position of anything. Ugh.
Oh, that's bad. That's very, very bad.
I wonder. Now that I think about it, I wonder who filed the complaint. Could have been anybody, really.
I'm sure he knows.
Making fun of her in what capacity is stupid because there's too many things that is easy to make fun of her for.
Actually, that is a good question, and I think I will be able to send Magog a invite if he'd like to join us. Magog, would you like to join us, sir? Oh, what happened? Okay. Oh, I was about to freak out.
Excuse me.
Dumb.
Hold on. Trying to figure this thing out. Stupid.
Distraction.
Come on.
I'm
Don't do this.
Your fishnet leggings were pretty much of a
Oh.
distraction. I think I'll
Yes,
take that one
everybody.
as a screenshot over.
Now,
Sorry, I've been a little bit out of it.
I should
Right.
just start
Well,
doing
see, I
straight
just-
sitting in that sitting in a chair backwards, like hip pictures. Like, what's up, kids?
Right.
I see side boob.
Yes, this I like this swimsuit. It's not bad.
Boob.
Le Bab.
Le Bob, she says.
The breasticles.
No chesticles, not breasticles.
Okay, Magog, I sent it to your Twitter there.
Oh, charity. Says him.
Yes, it's
Oh,
a charity.
him. Oh my god, him was the best character on
Powerpuff Girls.
yeah, oh my god. Hello! That was the best. I wanna cosplay as him.
No.
I wonder I wonder how much was like actually inspired by drag queens.
Probably a great deal. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay, folks, all the relevant links, as I said before, are down in the description. There is a direct link to the charity, a direct link to Panina Chan's Twitch channel, and for Medusa's Twitter. There you can find her PayPal and all the shit you need to find for lovely ladies of men's rights. So please check those out. Take 5 minutes. It's not that difficult. Like I said, even a caveman can do it. Oh wait, can't do caveman.
That's offensive against cavemen.
What was it? You remember those old, what was it, Geico commercials with the cavemen?
Yeah, Matt Cat mentioned that earlier. That the caveman apparently had sued Geico. Like, sorry guys, we didn't know you were still around.
Oh my god. I love when commercials are aware.
Hey, even the gay frogs can do it.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Frog's gay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. There's actually like a thing that says the Powerpuff Girls is him transgender. Oh my god.
How could you not love him? Odo though, right? Am I right?
Nah, you're not right.
Whoa!
I just want to be oppositional today.
I didn't even notice. Apparently he's looking at a combination of Santa and Satan. Ah! My mind was just blown. Holy shit.
What was your mind blown?
My mind is orgasms.
Well, usually something gets blown around here.
Oh no. Definitely not me. No,
Or not me,
whatsoever.
actually. Now that I think about it, that was a lie. Yes, but for those who are just joining us, this stream is specifically meant for donating to autoimmune disease research. The link for that is in the description. As always, go ahead and check it out. You can take your time, take all the time you need, donate to me, or donate to Medusa's Booty.
All of those things. All of the above.
Or 4 pennies at 10 pennies, no matter.
Just not too hard, please. I don't need any more impacts on my skull.
Okay, fine. Throw them directly at her butt. They might bounce off.
I mean, that might be just a little more acceptable.
I don't know. I think you would have to throw a penny or at least a coin pretty hard for it to bounce off an hands.
I mean, I do got a big butt, and I cannot lie.
And other brothers can't deny.
My little butt's in the itty bitty waist.
Okay. Okay, so my dog is driving. All right. Why are you texting and driving, man? No, don't stop. Put the phone down.
Definitely.
I don't want you to get a ticket.
I don't want him to crash.
Or that, but yeah, and then don't get a ticket. Put your phone down, you crazy person. Okay, keep driving. What's wrong with people? Come on!
We want you to live in the ghost.
What was that look all about?
I'm just reading about him still being transgender.
Okay.
And I need some food.
Okay, so we are an hour and 40 minutes into the stream. Am I hearing an echo, or is it just me?
It's a little bit of an echo.
Okay, I thought so.
From, though.
It's probably for me because I'm using my own board mic instead of my blue snowball.
Snowball? You have blue snowballs?
Yes, they do.
Oh, well, thank you very much for joining us there, El Presidente.
Hello, El Presidente. Make a Mexico great again.
Mexico. Now that's what we need. We need at least let's say we got one minority, we got one Jew, so we just need at least one black person and one Hispanic person. That way, if we can make this a diversity charity stream, yes.
Well, if I can get a hold of Rogue, I mean, there's your.
There's a Canadian.
Well, no, Rogue is also black.
Oh, well, see, that'll make it even a black Canadian. Oh yes, that'll score me some diversity points.
Do you think he gets away with saying the N-word all the time?
Yeah, but I don't want the thing to get struck, so let's not drop the N-bomb.
Naggers! I know that's what the naggers are. Naggers.
Well, thank you very much, Magog. You said he tweeted out the stream for the charity. Also mentioned that Medusa was topless on stream. For charity.
What? Oh, okay.
Well, unfortunately, we cannot get Medusa topless.
Well, she did say you had to pay for that. So.
Yes, you have to pay directly to her PayPal. Not me,
Yeah.
but her. But fun times. Yes, we're having fun times.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not I don't have dreams.
But if anyone else would like to join in on the stream, please let me know and I will send the invite link.
Does anyone want to
I can imagine, yeah. That's a good point, Magog. I can imagine someone tossing the stream. Hey man, I thought there were supposed to be naked tits around here.
I was promised
Hey, if you donate, we'll see. Not on the stream, but you know, maybe give me up in DMs.
Right?
Oh, and it's starting to thunder here. No.
Like, do it.
Getting tired of the neighbors showing up and just and smacking on my crap, man. Stop smacking on my crap.
No way, we're up to 10 viewers. Yeah.
I don't like it when people smack the crap.
Either 9 or 10. All right. Lander's requesting more white cream.
White.
Why, Lander? If you donate, you can get more white cream.
This is absolutely true and not a farce whatsoever.
Was that
I mean-
sexy? I have no idea.
I mean, what? I don't know what you're talking about. What? Huh? What?
What? What?
Where are we donating? What are we donating to? Oh,
Okay,
man.
we are
In the
Lander.
description.
I saw that. Okay, El Presidente, this stream, as I said before, is for autoimmune disease research. To put it lightly, an autoimmune disease is something that will aggressively attack one's immune system. Well, the immune system attacks the body in a very aggressive way, making someone very sick. They have to rely on blood transfusions or oxygen just pretty much throughout the entire day. Like I said, as I explained in Mad Cat earlier, it is a very hardcore disease to deal with. There's somewhere between 80 to 100 different types of diseases.
That reminds me of a guy that I dated who he was technically diagnosed with lupus, but they never really knew exactly what it was. They just said it was lupus because they couldn't pinpoint immune disease. And I felt so bad for him because he would tell me, like, we had a long distance relationship after I moved away, and he would tell me one night he woke up and he was bleeding from his eyes, his mouth, his nose, his ears, and his pores. He said his sweat was blood red. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is like a very strange thing that happened. But, like, another thing he told me was that one night he went for a walk and he said he felt himself. He felt like he shit himself. And then he passed out. And apparently he had just shit a bunch of blood. Which is horrible. But like, and the people found him on the side of the road in the hospital. And like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it was scary. And it's like, you know, even the fact that he couldn't correctly, you know, diagnose what it was, like the research report about it, you know, all the diseases, all kinds of diseases. Yeah, it's a good cause.
Yeah, someone's sound is all. It's either my sound is all messed up or Medusa's sound is all messed up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think a couple people have a lot of background noise.
Well, I think I hear two.
I need to get going.
Okay.
So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for the invite.
Well, thank you very much. Of course, thank you very much for joining us.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
See you. Bye.
Well, I only wanted this stream to go for a couple of hours anyhow, so.
Cute. But yeah, definitely donate if you have the funds. We appreciate it.
Yes, like I said, you can donate as much as you possibly can. If not, spread the word as far and wide as you can.
I think that actually fixed the sound. I think it might have.
You're right.
Oh damn. No worries. We love you, my kids. Okay.
He'll find out eventually. Damn, it was me the entire time. Oh, oh yes, finally. I finally got my dream. I'm having a threesome with Penn and Medusa.
There you go. Don't it's about Rex and Tit. I mean Medusa.
I mean,
That's funny. Oh.
like I said, well, since Mad Cat is no longer amongst us, like I said, if you would like to join us, please let me know. I will send you the invite link.
I need to figure out what I'm going to do the rest of my day now that Andrew went to work. Oh, I was planning on... I honestly don't remember. Oh, I got some shit to do. I know that. Oh.
See, now, well, I think you can't. I think I know why you can't remember. You've been drinking too much.
Yeah, I've had 2 beers, so.
Oh,
I'll
only 2 beers?
eventually.
Drinking too much.
This is my last beer, so. Well, I do have tequila in my fridge, but.
That is all that is.
Beer than liquor makes you sicker, so I don't do that.
Yeah, I like. No, I don't touch tequila for very good reasons.
No, yeah, the only reason I bought it is because it came with like it was called Tarantula, so I liked the spider on the bottle, and then it was like $17 for a decent sized bottle and then a margarita mix that went along with it. And I was like, okay. Because I was having friends over and I was like, this sounds like something women would like. Oh.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it turned out to be a bad idea real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but this is about to be lightning and storming.
Oh, shit. It was
Oh,
doing
you
that.
got lightning and storming? Well, fuck me. Send it my way. I'm out here in southern Nevada and I'm dying.
I'm sorry. Don't die. Please don't die.
I got 2 fans going and still just. Grrr.
Surrounded by man symbols. Oh, hell yeah.
What woman wouldn't want it that way?
Exactly.
Feminists.
Well, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
Well,
that's what
they have to because no one else will.
Hey.
That's right. I said it.
It's true.
Come at me, YouTube.
No, some women are just like in a constant paradox because they want to fuck, but they can't, like, but they feel bad about it. And it's like they'll like some of them will still go out and have sex, and then like, you know, none of them will be the feminist man that they want. So they're just like, am I a slut? No, feminism tells me I'm not.
Oh, ominous. Interesting.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's great. Feminism. Oh
Feminism.
That's gonna be a loud one. Wait, give it a sec.
Oh, I can hear it.
That wasn't as loud as I thought it'd be. It was
Yeah, you
loud.
can still hear it.
I want to make a video where I'm like, I don't know what the context would be, but I just look at the camera and be like, feminism, lightning crack.
Holy crap. We have a Magog.
Magog!
So gay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hello.
With your
lightning
channel
introduced
exactly. You said you had a video strike.
They took a video down. They deleted it
That's ridiculous.
for harassment. Because I
I don't
called AOT
understand.
a fucking moron.
That's
He
it.
is a fucking moron.
Fucking
It's
moron.
not harassment. It's the truth.
Jeez.
just let me know if you want me to mute my volume because of the lightning. While perfect for the setting.
Well, now Magog is here. It's perfect. Oh. But I mean, what else? What were you criticizing her about specifically?
Her calling the detention centers on the border concentration camps.
No.
Yeah, you would think that would be more offensive, but no.
I basically, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on a second. We're gonna.
I mean, they must be
Alright,
the
we're
first
gonna pull
concentration
this
camps in history that people are willingly going into.
Oh my god. That's a
let's-
good point.
Let's do this. Share
It's like,
screen.
these showers must be filled with Zyklon B. No, they're not. They're just. So, President, I noticed
shouldn't be
he
sharing
pointed out that
audio.
when Magog enters the screen, the lightning strikes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right. So here's the email right here. Hi,
Really?
Magog
Oh my
of
God.
Morscar. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our harassment, threats, and cyberbullying policy. We've removed the following content from YouTube. AOC compares the USA to World War II Germany. We
Because
know that
she's an
this
idiot.
might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content
Jews.
breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal, and we'll take another look.
Yes,
Keep
you may.
reading for more details. How your content
Yeah.
violated the policy. YouTubers share their opinions on a wide range of different topics. However, there's a fine line between passionate debate and personal fucking attacks.
Oh.
Content that contains targeted harassment, including but not limited to stalking, threats, bullying, or intimidation, is not allowed on YouTube. How the fuck did I intimidate AOC? Like, she don't even know
Apparently
who I
mean
am.
words.
She's a
She
Well, then,
woman.
specifically asked
well, then
YouTube
somebody-
to take it down.
Somebody would have to, on her behalf, physically do it for her
He's
because you
searching
know who
for
you are.
anything regarding AOC.
We remove content where the main aim is to maliciously attack another person or deliberately humiliate them. Well, I did do that.
Yeah. It's easy.
But I'm an insult comedian. That's like my job.
Exactly.
We also escalate cases to the appropriate authorities when warranted.
So,
Oh.
thought police.
So they're going to call the police on me?
Oh my god.
That's
If
what
you're
it
not
sounds-
sure whether or not your content crosses the line, we ask you not to post it.
Wow.
We review educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific content on a case-by-case basis. Limited exceptions are made for content with sufficient and appropriate context and where the purpose of the posting is clear. I'm dressed like a fucking wizard. And I talk to a fucking Halloween prop. How do you not know this is comedy? I had made it blatantly obvious that it's comedy.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then they won't take down stuff that's like deliberately attacking conservative people because that would be ridiculous.
Yep, because it's your first time, this is just a warning. If it happens again, your channel will get a strike, and you won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week.
Jeez. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Now, here's the thing. If they flag that, and that was literally one of my most recent videos, if they go back any further, they're going to find more. I've done like 4 videos
Right?
on AOC, right? On AOC alone, I've done like 4 videos. So I could easily just have my entire channel taken down with strikes because they flagged videos. So this is just the first in what I think is a long line of insanity coming my way. You know.
Mhm.
More than likely.
Yeah.
You're uploading to
Unfortunately, that
BitChute
is
too,
the
though,
case
right?
for a lot of content creators nowadays.
Yeah, I have a BitChute. I've had a BitChute for a long time. The problem is that if I lose my YouTube channel, there's not much growth opportunity on BitChute. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much
Unfortunately.
done. If they delete my channel, I'm pretty much done. I'll have to just go get a normal jack off job and stop making
I'd rather
content.
not. I mean, I don't understand why YouTube wants to be so anal about fucking everything except the things that are actually harmful. But the comedy is what they really want to go after. Apparently, jokes are not allowed.
No jokes, no criticism. You cannot criticize the chosen one. Fucking
If she's the chosen one, we're doomed.
El Presidente
Well, no,
said, he said, make a video saying Bill Cosby is a cocksucker for 10 minutes. $5 says it trends. Oh,
I mean, you might
true.
not be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I realize that sometimes I cross the line into straight insults.
Mhm.
And some people don't find it funny, and so they don't think I'm a comedian. But a lot of people do find it funny. I guess comedy is subjective like that. But
Yeah, right.
if I can't even make fun of a politician, I mean, I could almost understand it if I was doing a video on, like, you know, some wackaloon on Twitter that I don't like,
Mhm.
you know, or even like a smaller YouTuber or something like that. I can almost understand it because with a bigger audience, I could potentially cause my fans to go over to their channel and, you know, do all kinds of shit in the chat and all that stuff. I can almost understand that argument, even though I don't think content creators should be held responsible for what their audience decides to do, especially if that content creator tells his audience, don't go over there and harass these fucking people. Watch my content and have a laugh and move on, right? But I'm not allowed to make fun of a fucking politician. They're a politician. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to make fun of them.
Only
Exactly.
Trump.
Well, I can't remember.
We're supposed to criticize politicians. We're allowed to. These are celebrities too. This is their public figure.
I can't remember the name of this one crazy bitch. It's I can't remember her name, but she came out but a few weeks ago or sometime last month saying, if you criticize politicians, if you make fun of politicians online, you should be basically prosecuted for it. I can't remember her name. But she's one of the more insane one of the Democrat Party.
She's a Floridian. I
Yeah,
know what
what's
you're
her-
talking about. I can't remember her name. That's how unimportant she is.
Pretty much.
Well,
But yeah.
here's the other dangerous part of that too, is that they're protecting certain politicians.
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
If they're not going to apply their rules evenly, that means I could switch my content and just make videos constantly making fun of Trump, and they'd never get taken down
Yeah,
for harassment.
pretty much.
It would never happen.
I'm sorry, they're El Presidente, but no, content creators are not responsible for the actions of their audience. Like, none. It doesn't work
No,
that way.
They're not.
Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to disagree with me, but if I myself, Magog, Medusa here, or Penn,
Wait. The San
anybody,
Francisco
no, we're not responsible.
Chronicle
I'm not held
was-
liable for the actions of my audience. And I just do fucking Warframe content, for God's sakes.
Nah. What? I don't understand. The San Francisco Chronicle was arrested for the actions of the Zodiac killer.
What he's talking about is the San Francisco Chronicle printed the letters sent by the Zodiac killer.
Uh-huh.
And the police back then believed that with the Chronicle giving this guy attention was helping him in some way. But you got to read further into that. See, the thing is, one, it was a different time. The Zodiac, killings were what, the 70s?
Mhm.
And a lot of like laws and stuff hadn't really evolved yet. Two, the Chronicle, the police didn't just arrest the owner of the Chronicle or the editor of the Chronicle for printing that because they believed the newspaper was aiding the Zodiac killer. They arrested him because they believed it was the Chronicle had deliberately interfered with an investigation.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Now that's a little different.
Yeah.
It's somebody on YouTube talking some shit,
Yeah.
and his or her fans decide to go over to some place and decide to be like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you are not responsible for the actions of
the only
others.
time the content creator is responsible for the actions of the audience is if they incite
Yeah.
the audience to do something.
Yes.
Exactly. That would be a call of
If
that would
they
be a call
directly
of
incite, like, and if you read more of, I'd have to look it up to be 100%, and I could do that, but I'm pretty sure nobody at the Chronicle for printing the Zodiac killer letters or puzzles, I don't think any kind of like actual. What am I looking at? Just trying to say. What's the word?
Bird. The bird.
I'm tired.
Bird.
Which
I don't know.
indictments or anything came down against him.
Okay, yeah.
Also, I'd
Yeah.
like to point out that I know El Presidente. He's probably fucking with us.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
he said it was a joke.
Yeah, I just read it.
Yeah.
But it is an
Yeah.
interesting. He accidentally, in his joke, brought up an interesting topic. Like,
Mhm.
would the Zodiac killer have continued to kill like he did had he not gotten the attention?
Mhm.
I mean, well, isn't that the goal of basically any mass murderer, to gain attention?
In a way, it depends on the motivations of the.
I feel
I'm
like
pretty
it
sure
really
some of them are just crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
It's not about anything. It's just about them being fucking insane. Like, I really don't think Dahmer was looking for attention. I think he wanted to eat some dick.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to chop dicks off and eat them. Like, he was a crazy motherfucker.
Right, you don't do that solely for attention. You do it because you want to, and then the attention comes.
Right. You know, but I guess
Like, I'm
some
getting all
people.
this media attention.
I mean, if you think about it, even the content creator puts a disclaimer out that says, anything you see in my video is my opinion. I'm an entertainer. You're here to laugh at my opinions. Please do not go to the YouTube channel or the address or, whatever social media page of the person I'm making fun of and harass them.
Yeah.
But if you say had like an audience the size of Joe Rogan's,
Mhm.
even if you put that disclaimer out there, when you have 1 million or 2 million or 5 million people who are subscribed to you, you're still going to probably get a few thousand crazy motherfuckers who don't care about your disclaimer, and they're going to go and speak their mind about whatever you're talking about. And so, yes, it is possible that somebody with a bigger following could cause harassment by doing a video or content about a particular person or ideology. But it gets a really skewed line. That's like saying, somebody who watches Bill Maher decides to go storm the White House front lawn and try to punch Trump in the face.
I mean, not like he would get past the gate, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, but that's just an example of a comedian who has a show on HBO that could totally
Now, in the case,
influence millions of people who watch him to go do something crazy, even if he doesn't mean to, even if he says this as a joke. It's like, I've heard Bill Maher jokes that were pretty hardcore, where he was just like, where it was just like, why don't we just let the economy completely crumble to the ground in order to like make sure that Trump never gets elected again? It's like he'd rather see the economy of the country completely destroyed.
Just to own Trump.
Just to be like, I was right about Trump, right?
Well, in the case, I can't remember this guy's name because he's that unimportant and he's dead now. The Antifa terrorist who decided to shoot at and nearly firebomb a detention facility in Washington, I think it was. Because of AOC's rhetoric, she would be at least indirectly responsible for something like that.
Right.
Because he's like,
does she still have a right to say what she said? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that being said,
So shitty.
this guy was influenced because of her rhetoric.
Yeah. So
Hell,
I know that there's a fine line.
I believe he wrote an entire manifesto because of it. He said what he parroted what her words are, concentration camp.
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah, they care so much for these migrants that they're willing to blow up an entire facility, killing not only the officers and staff inside, but those who are detained. Yeah, good compassion there.
Now that was a little embellished. He had firebombs, so he wasn't gonna blow up an entire facility. But he could have hurt a lot of people. People. I mean, Molotov cocktails are no joke.
No, they're not.
Pipe bombs are no joke.
Especially when they're aimed at a propane tank.
Right.
That was connected to the facility.
But this also isn't the movies. I've seen a propane tank go up, And
Yeah.
you'd be surprised how much propane actually just kind of comes out in a giant fireball.
Yeah.
The propane burns so damn fast when it's all on fire like that there would be an
No, it
initial
definitely does.
percussion of explosion, but it wouldn't be like a nuke going off or C4 or something. You know, it's like
But it would be.
it would hurt a lot of
very
people
good.
if they were around it. But if you took cover, you could. It's not the movies. A
No.
propane tank explosion. If you're in, if you took cover, you might get some shrapnel thrown in your direction. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is somebody did something incredibly dangerous because of the rhetoric of the radical left politicians like AOC using words like concentration camp and Nazi all the time, right? How many people wearing MAGA hats get slapped around in the street and shit because they've been labeled Nazis?
Oh, a lot of people. Tons of people.
Right. So, there can be some argument made that people who say certain things, inflammatory things over and over again, labeling people some this and labeling people that, and racism this and racism that, and sexism this and homophobia there, and this and that and this and that, will eventually cause some harassment to happen.
Yeah.
Here's where I have a problem, because I know that's still free speech. Unless you're directly inciting people, you're allowed to say whatever you want, no matter how shitty it is. Here's where they lose me on that. I'm not allowed to do it because I'm a conservative.
Well,
They can do it.
Yeah.
They can do
Because-
it all fucking day long. You could get on YouTube right now and just do 55 fucking videos about Trump being a racist, xenophobic Nazi and compare him to the fascist Weimar Germany, right? And you probably wouldn't get a single video taken down.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. Now, I've noticed this a lot and they are right. They are being censored, at least with the tech censorship. But this shit started years ago with those who are not of the right, or at least political. So I've had to point out specifically, it's not just conservatives. It's anybody who is even considered guilty of wrongthink, even if they are political. If they say something, what would be quote unquote
Yeah, but I was
controversial.
speaking. I know that. I was just speaking for myself. I am a
No,
conservative.
and I get what you mean.
So when I said I'm not allowed to do it, it's because I'm a conservative. It has nothing to do with the content itself. Nobody gives a shit if you call a politician a moron. Okay?
Unless they're
They only give a shit if you call a particular side's politician a moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it is, glaringly true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I have probably crossed the line with some of my more edgier jokes. Like, I remember when I was on a live stream with Jeff Holiday and Nick, and I cracked a joke that was so bad, they haven't had me back on the Saints since.
Really?
and because they were afraid that my jokes would get them flagged down, And I'm not saying that's what they think, but I'm just saying it's kind of a coincidence that I have been on the Saints since. Now, it was a really edgy joke. I mean, we were watching some video about, some Islamic guy who was trying to be a rapper. And of course, it sounded ridiculous because he had that accent, the Islamic, Arabic accent, from Saudi Arabia. And he's got like this hot pink car and he's rapping about girls. And I straight up was like, I don't know what he's bitching about. It's easy to find pussy in the Middle East. Women are just a stone's throw away.
Oh,
That's
that's
Woo,
good.
lad.
That's not even That's not even terrible, though.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Like,
okay. And
that
3,
was a really
2,
edgy
1, my
joke
channel's
if
down.
you think about
I love
it, right?
I love it.
So, guys,
Women are just a stone's throw away. Get it?
It's true.
now don't
It was
forget.
like-
That's a perfect segue. Don't forget to donate, folks.
Yeah.
So now that I've officially got this channel that I'm on banned,
It wouldn't be the
All
first
the
time.
channels.
you're gonna get a community strike, thanks to my God. But yeah, edgy joke is edgy joke, right? Like where do we cross
Exactly.
the line? I mean, we live in a world now where comedians in other countries are getting arrested
Yeah.
for jokes.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, hell,
we're living in a world where people, if you make certain jokes at certain, have you guys seen this new thing where like you could go to like comedy clubs, you will give you a sticker if you don't want to be interacted with. You put the
What?
sticker on, and the comedian up on stage won't interact with you in the audience.
Okay, well, how does that work? What if the idiot with
Oh
the
my
sticker
god! Is it
decides
just? Does
to-
it just say pussy?
Right?
Might as well.
God.
Just
Okay, but what if
fucking-
that what if that guy in the audience with the sticker decides to I don't know, harangue or get into it with a comedian? Are they supposed to ignore him?
Good question.
I think it's specifically for if they know the comedian is the type of comedian that interacts with the crowd a lot, like points people out and it's like, hey, what do you do, sir? Or you look like a cute couple, and then jokes come, right?
Right.
I think it's for that. Now you start heckling a comedian, he's going to tear into you. It doesn't matter what sticker
Oh,
you
yeah.
wear.
I
know.
hope
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
If they're a good comedian, they're going to tear into you.
Yeah.
If they're a good comedian, they're going to tear into you.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Presidente. The safe space sticker.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
like that's the world we now live in, where
Well,
we
that's
are so perpetually outraged and offended by
Mhm.
everything that we can't even do comedy anymore, really.
No, hell, a lot of comedians they won't even go on college campuses anymore.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Joe Rogan won't.
Seinfeld won't.
No.
A lot of them won't.
Imagine
In fact,
if Don Rickles saw that "Don't touch me" sticker.
Oh my god.
yeah,
He would ignore the sticker entirely and go, "You know what?
yeah.
Even though I need Dangerfield too."
Donnie Rickles is probably like the godfather of insult comedy,
Yeah.
right? And it all, like, oh my god, he. In this day and age, like, look at what I do. Like, I'm pretty underground. I'm not mainstream. Comedy's kind of dying in the mainstream.
Yep. Yeah. Just about.
You know, I have what, 30,000 subscribers. You know, I mean, hardly some, you know, international, you know, renowned comedian. It's kind of like rock and roll. Comedy's become like heavy metal. It's gone underground. The really good stuff
Yeah.
is the stuff that's played at like clubs that can only hold like 100 people, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I thought
Oh.
YouTube was for me. YouTube was my stage, and I was a comedian, and I made fun of the audience, which, you know, the audience happened to be people like AOC and members of BuzzFeed and stupid SJWs and feminists. But that was my job. That was my stage. You come to my channel, expect that kind of comedy, because you're making the choice to come to my club and see my performance. But now YouTube doesn't see it that way. We don't own our channels. You know?
Just renting the space.
Yeah, we're just renting the space and we have to follow their rules. Now, their rules aren't entirely authoritarian. I mean, I totally understand if YouTube's trying to, you know, get rid of ISIS beheading videos.
Right. Yeah.
Or
That makes
pedophile
sense.
shit, right? Like, completely understand that. But that shit's already, like, illegal. Now they're getting into this whole 1984 Big Brother watching
Yeah.
language
Pretty much.
It has become
policing.
that way.
You know,
I mean, it's
yeah.
worse. It's worse now than it ever has been. It really is.
So I'm going to make a prediction before I get off of here. I am supposed to be going back out again. I just got home for a minute. I got to go back out and do some more work on the property here. I moved up to my 12 and a half acres land, and I'm trying to get some shit done so I can get back to doing content.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But anyway, I will end with a prediction. If that AOC video I did got flagged for harassment, that wasn't even that bad. So I'm thinking if they just take one look at pretty much any other video I've done, it's going to be 10 times worse. So here's my prediction. And I hate to predict this of myself because I don't want it to happen. But by the end of August, I probably won't have a YouTube channel. It'll be struck down completely.
Hmm.
That's my prediction. So I've got to be prepared for it. I have a BitChute and stuff like that, but yeah, if they flag down my AOC video, which wasn't even that inflammatory, oh god, I hope they don't watch the BuzzFeed ones.
Right.
Well, now that you
Jeez.
mention it there, Magog, I might just go through your videos just so I can get myself a good laugh.
Right. Enjoy the content while you can.
Yeah,
Right.
I really, God forbid they look at the other AOC videos I've done.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just because she's becoming more prominent in leftist
No, it's because
politics.
she's
I
protected.
don't know.
She's
Oh yeah,
the
she is
dark-
very,
she-
she's
yeah,
very well
she's the
protected.
she's
I
the
just don't
radical left's
understand
darling.
why now it's like they're cracking down harder than they used
Because
to.
we're coming up to 2020. Look at what's been happening
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
look what's happening with people trying to like live stream the debates and talk about them. They're getting struck down by like CNN and MSNBC.
Even Twitch is striking them down.
Yep. YouTube, along with all the other tech companies, have decided, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all of them, they have decided to prop up the mainstream media, what they call authoritative content. Right?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I mean,
They've
no,
decided to promote that and just completely screw like the little guy.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
they
government
have decided-
approved, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just big tech approved. Fake
yeah,
news.
pretty much. They have decided to. They've decided to say, hey, this is what we're going to say. This is going to be the truth, and you're going to take it.
Yeah, I some of my most recent videos have been criticizing Google and YouTube. I have a video on Susan Wojcicki. Literally, I just released it like a month ago because she did some sort of interview at this like Vox Tech conference or whatever.
I
And
know
I
what
made-
interview you're talking about.
Yeah, I made fun of her. She's the
Yeah.
boss, and I made fun of her. So if they
I-
took down my AOC video, wait until they come across that one.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen the video I made, but I put I photoshopped Susan to have like giant tits. I
God,
know
do
it's
not
not
do not
it.
share the screen. Do not share it, please. I don't want to get flagged.
No. It's funny though. I don't even remember which video it was, but nobody ever said anything about it. Oh god.
Yeah. But anyway, on that note, I'll probably get off of here.
Okay, thank you
Yeah.
very much for joining us. It was appreciated.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got to go get work done out in the hot, hot sun.
Yeah.
Hot
Sounds
sun.
fun.
But I thought I'd come in and say hi.
Hell yeah. Nice
You
to
know?
see
Yes,
you.
everybody subscribe to Magog's channel before the ban hammer. Or at least check out his videos.
Right? Yep. Well, it was good to meet you, Rex and Pen.
It was a pleasure, Magog.
And Medusa, always good.
Hell yeah. Nice to-
Get your sexy ass.
Yeah.
It's the fish
And
nets
I
that really
will-
sell it.
And I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a
Alright.
good rest of the stream.
You too.
Yeah,
Alright,
have a
thank
good day. Bye-bye. You too.
Well,
Oops.
that was nice. All right, everybody, don't forget, subscribe, share, hit that donate button, hit that like button.
Yeah.
Spread as far and wide. Yes, do the hearts win.
Boop heart.
Food part.
Right over the nipple. How can you?
Yeah, you. Oh boy. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
Yes. Okay. Matt. Okay, we've already read that. Don Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield. With definitely Rodney Dangerfield. You kidding me?
I don't know either of those guys. I'm gonna have to check them out.
What? What?
I don't know who those people are.
Rodney Dangerfield.
I've never heard that name. Is it an older person or newer?
Yes.
Yes.
Rodney Dangerfield. Oh, she doesn't know who Rodney Dangerfield is. I'm about to hit the
I
ban
don't.
hammer on her.
No.
That's it. She boomered it up. She boomered it
know.
up.
No. Just God Almighty. Oh, what was the name of that? Do you remember Penn that that animated that cartoon movie that Rodney Dangerfield had been? He had played the character of a dog. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yep. Rover Dangerfield.
That's it. Thank you.
What? That sounds ridiculous.
It was.
It,
It
yeah,
totally was.
most definitely. It was. It started out in Las Vegas, of all places.
Oh, okay.
Mike says Medusa shows her young age. I feel old now. Rip.
No, I was born in 1995, so I can't.
Even my sister knows who Rodney
95?
Dangerfield is. She was born in '92.
You were born in 95?
Yeah.
Wow.
You are young.
I feel
My
old.
God. No, so do I.
I mean, my fiance might know who he is. He was born in 85.
Ah, okay. So,
Yeah, but say ask Andrew. He'll probably shake his head at you, going, "You don't know who Michael
Yeah.
Dangerfield is."
Oh, that's okay. I'll figure it out.
Very disappointing.
I have to pee really bad. So,
Well, then go.
it's from beer
well,
that
I
you
was gonna wait until I either leave or we close the stream.
Well, we've
so-
been at this for 2.5 hours, so I think it's safe to say it's been at least mildly successful. So if y'all want,
Okay, good.
we can we can kill it.
It's totally up to you. I'm not trying to rush or anything.
Yeah,
she's
Caddyshack.
trying
He was
to-
also on Caddyshack.
She's totally trying to rush.
I don't really
Yeah.
know what Caddyshack is either, honestly.
That's another old movie.
Okay, she's gonna have to watch Gator and Frog on
I know what
Friday night.
Gilligan's
I know.
Island is,
Add that to the list of movies to watch.
and
my God.
the Love Boat or whatever the fuck it's called. What is that shit called? Is it the Love Boat, or is it something else? Oh.
Well, you got the
This is
you got the
amusing.
Love
I'm
Boat,
sorry.
you have Gilligan's
It's
Island
amusing.
as well. You have the Munsters, which is my absolute favorite.
The Munsters?
Yes.
Like Munster cheese? That sounds fucking delicious right now.
Of course. Goes right to the cheese.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah, we're
amazing.
back to the cheese.
Yes. Okay.
Mm.
So before we do end this, just don't forget to check out the links for both Penn's Twitch, Medusa's Twitter, and
Yeah.
the donation for
Donate.
the research group. Please donate for a good cause. Help save some lives, folks.
Yeah.
If not, do it for the titties. I don't care.
Yeah. Do it for whatever motivates you.
Exactly. Okay. Penn, you have any final words before we leave?
No, I don't even have anything witty. Sorry.
I am actually very disappointed.
I know I am too.
Okay, actually, go ahead. Yeah, actually, go follow Panina Chan on her Twitch. That way, you can see her barely survive against zombies and blow shit up. There.
Yeah.
Yay. I mean, I barely survived during this stream, so
Yeah, you did. I was here laughing at you the whole time. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone in the chat, for joining. Thank you, Penn. Thank
Yeah.
you, Medusa, for joining me today. It was most
Okay.
appreciated. Also,
Function.
thanks to Matt, Cat, and Magog for joining as well.
Yeah. This has been fun.
yes.
Yes, it has been fun. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, thank you very much, Lander.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm hitting the button in 3, 2, 1.
Titties.
Titties. No for the titties.
Hmm.
Ta ta ta.